17th of December, and it is the next one. This one is just a torso swap from the guy. I personally had to make this one. From looks of it, he used just the lower legs of the person, the head of the person, and then the Razor Ramon torso. I'm not knocking it. Still great. Still works for what it needs to do. It is Larry Zbyszko. So a lot of those older guys you can do this with pretty easily because really their trunks and their attire was so basic. You just, like, so for instance, I have the Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson, which I'm not showing in this 25 collection. Future video, of course. But I decided to do Larry Zbyszko. Of course, you can get Larry Zbyszko online. He's gotten a little more pricier nowadays because he was only released in a 4-pack. Maybe they'll release another one in the future. He only ever got one figure release. And, of course, they're notorious for doing greatest hits. They're notorious for bringing back, older elites that only got like one shot. I don't know if Larry is even signed to do something like that anymore. I don't know if he's with WWE in any capacity, except for the Hall of Fame that he was induced in because it was a Hall of Fame 4-pack. But pretty simplistic figure. The person, again, who did it applies, except for a little bit of something up there in the corner, you don't see it. The figure is very tight. The legs might be a tad bit wider than the body, but then again, this was the common look for these guys back in the day. Tan the body, the torso, legs not so much. It was just a look back in those days, especially in the 70s, 80s. Of course, Larry, a ring legend, AWA, I think champion he was at one time. He was in WCW, never really wrestled. I don't think he ever wrestled in WWF at all. So a complete guy who never, even though the company that made him is represented by WWF or WWE, he was, never there. Only WCW, NWA, but still, the living legend Larry Zbyszko.